So we finally got our hands on a copy of Warhammer Quest Cursed City. I can't tell you how excited I am to play this. There's something about narrative, fantasy style stuff that just really appeals to me. Don't get me wrong, absolutely love 40k, but the second it's all just old Templars and witch hunters and mages and priests, I'm just hooked. You pulled me in. So I've split the cellophane. Let's have a look inside here. Let's open this up. Oh. I've got to say, I love the artwork on this, like that crosshatch style or something. It's like, yeah, I could totally draw like that, and then you'd have a go, and it would just be dreadful. Tell you what, this weighs a ton, so there's absolutely going to be loads of stuff in here. Let's pop that in. Oh, that's cool. All the way around the edge. It's got all the different units. That's cool. The different vampires. Oh, the zombies. Oh, right, I'm just throwing stuff all over the place now. That's cool. So it's like your standard like clan pack kind of hero stuff. Is that your? So that's the big bad. That's cool. There's that wall of sprues when you open up a big box. You you can't complain about that. We've got your ogre man here. It looks like we've got the dwarf character, or at least part of him there. Oh, I tell you, these look so detailed. Absolutely, I'm looking forward to painting some of these. It just looks fantastic. Yeah, very clean sculpts at first glance. Looks like these are all your bad guys. So looking at the release trailers and things like that, like these just look absolutely incredible. There's a lot of paint hours to go into these. So if you guys have picked this up, feel free to drop a comment down below which one you're intending to paint first, because I'm sure we'll all have different options. Oh, that's a bit disappointing. We used to get these boxes. You'd always get like an art card, and for me, I collect these and I would put them up in frames. And so the last couple of boxes, one was black and white with regard to what was it? I can't remember what it was. Well, the last one was black and white, and it wasn't really a good piece of artwork. And obviously, this you're never going to frame a black sheet or a barcode. What else have we got? I've got loads of different dice. Interesting number of faces on there. All the bases. Loads of bases. Oh, a spare one. Or an extra one. What have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4 different books. Let's have a look in here, see what ones we've got. So we've got the rule book. It's not particularly thick, so hopefully it's not too hard to pick up on. Just explaining components, cards, nice pictures of all the models. So these are fantastic. I thought there was orcs when I first saw them, because they sort of went with that really green tinge compared to the main bad guy, Redekar. He's a lot more pale, and then they went with this green. I wasn't sure. Just two nice tutorials. There is quite a handy tutorial actually up on Warhammer Community's website, which seems like a pretty clear guide through. It doesn't seem overly complicated. There's not much art in here. I was expecting there to be more than just these little vignettes. And maybe perhaps that's in one of the other books, like the Quest books. So it's quite small. It's only, what we got there? We've got 39 pages. That's not too harsh. Quest book. Oh, you wouldn't want to run into them, would you? Quest book. Is this a bit more arty? Not really. There's a lot of missions, which is a good thing. It means they'll have a lot of replayability. So it's just, look, standard missions, 160. Capitation journeys. Yeah, different hunt maps, layouts. A little bit of fluff on some of the characters. That's really cool. Yeah, there's a little bit more right in here. Not a tremendous amount. A bit of fluff there. Aha. Do not open until the final assault decapitation journey has been completed. Now, how many people are going to dive straight into this envelope and ruin some sort of surprise? So please don't tell me down below what it is, because I will play through and actually open that at the right time. I'm sure a lot of people will. For you AOS people, it's such a shame they just lumped all the heroes together into one giant blob, as if you'd ever want to take the whole lot together. So it seems a little bit lazy. I think they could have broken these up, you know, so your Sylvaneth players could take these, and your Cities of Sigmar players could take them, and your ogres, just to give it a bit more fun. But I'm sure there's some fun rules on there. Oh, there you go, nice little bit of art there. A couple for the bad guys. I have to flick through those and see if there's anything powerful in there, anything good to use. These are just assembly instructions. Yeah, assembly instructions. So it's always good when they're in colour and you actually get these contact points with the glue. Can't really go wrong with that. A little advert for the novel. It's just the same artwork again, recurring. Errata. Oh, obviously messed up on that one. And then an absolute bucket of cards. There's hundreds in there. Oh, that's really cool. So what have we got? We've got all of the heroes and bad guys. I like this. I like that you've got the in nighttime, daytime inspired cards. And for the heroes, we've got their inspired version with different items they might have found along the way, which is really cool. So a tally chart while we play. Yeah, it's nice size cards. Empowerment weapon, different sets of things in there. I won't split that now. It's quite cool. What have we got here? Different little cards. I'm not sure what they are yet. That's cool. We'll see, find out what that is when we read the rules. Different treasures. That's quite a nice little selection of treasures there. Treasures and traps in all the discoveries. Crisis. Yeah, I've heard about that. Sounds pretty cool. Like a rum stone, which you can spend when you get back on the ship, which is quite cool. Traits. That's really cool. Just as you level your characters up, and you can make them more powerful and do these little extra abilities and traits, which is going to be really cool. Interesting to see how you can customize each character. If you can choose from these, if you have to have a certain one, or haven't gone through that. Oh, and then what have we got here? It's got loads of tokens and game mats. Let's have a look at all these. Let's have a look at these sheets. I'll move this box. Let's split this cellophane. Curse City. Five sheets here. It looks about that's an A3 cutting board, so it's just less than A3. Five sheets. Let's have a look. I'd say as someone who mainly focuses on the painting aspect, I absolutely can't wait to get my hands on some of these models and just really try and push what I know and try and learn some new techniques. Ooh, here we go. Oh, it's all falling apart. That's not a good start. So there's all your play tokens. That's pretty cool. I love these sheets. Oh, that's cool. Different grave symbols, and I think this is order of play when it comes to combat. Obviously your wound markers and your turn counter. That's really cool. And then all the different all the different city streets. Different, obviously different on each side. That's really cool. And I think that's it. I think that's just five sheets of those. Yeah, I don't need to whiz through these, but they're yeah, it's really cool. Nice detail. It looks like something out of it's like something out of World of Warcraft or something, you know. Just popping out. It's all different footprints and yeah, it looks really nice. There you have it, guys. That's everything that's inside that box. Absolutely loads. You can see why it weighs about 4 kilos. Yeah, if you're interested in seeing some of these being painted and Warhammer 40k and Age of Sigmar battle reports, then hit that subscribe button, click like, and hopefully press the bell for notifications if you're into our sort of thing. And I'll be putting up tutorials for probably all of these miniatures eventually as I get through them. And yeah, I hope there's something useful in there for you. And thanks for watching.